Hello, this is Tina Sukup. I am presenting on my final project task for EDAD 688, Technology and Administration. And I'm going to begin with my project description and my statement of need. And you can see here that I've highlighted some areas describing my project. It is targeted towards solving a problem that I have in my district with not having enough or really any collaboration time among IEP team members to discuss and share ideas and problems about individual students. This is especially important because I have a lot of kiddos on my caseload who have severe medical, behavioral, or learning needs, and we often rely on information from others to appropriately serve them. In other words, it takes a team. But because our specialists are working in other buildings during the week in the large district, it's a scheduling nightmare to try to get everyone together. And because of that, we really haven't been meeting. And only collaboration that's been going on has been through email or personal phone conversations that we have with each other in the hallway or after school. So the drawback to this is that it's inefficient. You waste a lot of time communicating to one person at a time. And the second problem is sometimes information that gets relayed from another source has errors or is outdated by the time that you receive that information. Technology will be used to decrease the amount of time that's encumbered in meetings, and hopefully will be convenient to those of us who are participating in it because we can do it in a time and a place that's convenient for us. And hopefully the information will be up to date because it'll be accurate and current, which will alleviate problems with our current system. So the technology standards that I feel are being addressed are Standard 3, and I'm going to just close this briefly and share with you that Standard 3 for the National Technology Standards for School Administrators is productivity and professional practice. Educational leaders apply technology to enhance their practice and increase their own productivity and that of others. So essentially that's what I'm hoping to do. Specifically, the performance indicators that I'm going to be looking at are A, modeling the routine, intentional, and effective use of technology, and B, employ technology for communication and collaboration among colleagues, staff, parents, and the larger community. Okay, having said that, I'm going to return to my project template and talk about the specific objectives. So who will benefit from the project and how will they benefit, and what's the overall desired outcome of the project. I feel, and I've highlighted here, that individual team members will benefit because they can save time, they can feel more supported by their colleagues, and ultimately they'll be providing a better quality of care. The students are obviously going to benefit because they're going to receive that better quality of care, and they're going to feel more supported by the team because everybody's hopefully going to be more up to date with what's going on. The administrators, of course, are going to appreciate this because it's going to solve a collaboration problem, and then of course time and resources are going to be used more efficiently, and that's always important to administrators. Parents are going to benefit because their children are going to get better services, and hopefully the students will have a faster acquisition of goals and objectives with everyone working together. The next piece is how will I measure the project's overall success, and I'm going to be asking for feedback from participants after they've had the opportunity to try the new worksheet and method of collaboration for about 2 quarters or 2 9-week periods. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to pull up my Google Drive, and this is my school issued Google Drive, and you can see here that I created a collaboration form that I'm going to pull up here for you, and we're going to view the live form so you can see the finished product. I give some explanation here on my collaboration form and why I'm doing this, and hopefully to get some buy-in from the members. They have a lot on their plate, and filling out another form or asking them to do something additional is always daunting. But what I've done is taken one classroom, this is Team A or Classroom A, and one set of professionals that service this classroom. And there are approximately 7 students in the room. I think I've got 7. And to remain anonymous, I've just used their initials. And I've left a space here for collaboration, really talking to how they're progressing, specific help from others that you might need, what you're finding helps with strategies, equipment, communication that you feel others could benefit from, something that might be working for you or some piece of information that could be helpful to others. And really, so I kept it very short and sweet, to the point. And after the 7 students are there, you can submit, and you can also have a copy of your responses sent to you. So I did that already. I filled out this form myself, and I'm going to close this form and this one. And I'm going to show you, I have requested that any responses that are shared can be put into a spreadsheet. I'm going to click on that and show you that. So basically what I can do is look at who inputted the information, and I can look at student 1, 2, 3, all the way through number 7, and look at what their comments were. So this form I did make available, and I did share with all the people that I'm sending it with, so they have access to the response form and see everyone else's responses. Okay. So I want to show you from my email what that looks like, because I had the response sent to me. And let's see here. All right, let's see. Sorry, okay. So I'm going to click here, and this is the email that I sent out to the team. And I said, hello, I've been thinking about creating an online document. And so this was my intro to them and how I sent it. And then this is my response form. So this is when I clicked to have it sent to me, I can see my comments here, and I can also change them or edit them if I'd like to. So that's a sample of the form itself. That's a sample of the responses, and also you can see how they sent a copy to my email. Okay, so what I'm going to show you next, I'm going to pull up the project approach, which I think was pretty basic. The general approach to solve the problem is to use technology to solve collaboration time issues. Specifically, I'm planning on using Google Apps, Google Drive. Specifically, I used the spreadsheet and worksheet maker. Of course, our email system is pivotal. And by beginning with one classroom, with this first piloting it, I can troubleshoot any issues and make changes with the feedback form. So I'm going to go to the feedback form, which was another worksheet I created on Google Docs. And it's called my Feedback on Collaboration tool. I'm going to view the live form so you can see its finished product. Okay, and really I just gave the team members a few quick questions about its ease of use, whether they felt like it was helpful or not, just based on a 1 through 5 Likert scale. Their overall impression, whether it was helpful, and really the goal is that the students would get a better quality of service? Do you feel that they made more progress? And then any comments to change, modify, and hopefully I'll get some honest feedback there. Okay, so that was the collaboration form that I devised. And I'm going to show you now my last piece, which is the project timeline. In September, I finalized the concept, and I did inform my colleagues informally through just conversations of what my intent was to get their initial feedback. In October, I created the worksheet itself, and I've launched it to my first set of team members. By December, we should have had 2 grading periods to use the form and develop any opinions on its use. And by January, I'd like to send the survey out and get the results from that, looking at changes, improvements to make. By March, if those favorable results were there, I would also like to launch this on to other teams that I serve in the district. And finally, at the end of the year, I'd like to share this idea at our department meeting for consideration by other team members in the district if they so desired. So that is the completion of my project, and I believe that's it. Thank you for watching.